In a modest San Francisco hospital, a baby is born to a young couple. He is adopted by Paul and Clara Jobs, who raise him in the quiet orchards of Cupertino. As a child, Steve walks barefoot through the backyard, dismantling radios and asking questions no one can answer. "Stay hungry, stay foolish," he scribbles years later in a notebook, inspired by the Whole Earth catalog. Steve enrolls at Reed College, but quickly drops out, choosing instead to audit calligraphy classes and sleep on dorm floors. He travels to India seeking spiritual clarity. Back in Silicon Valley, he works at Atari and convinces his friend Steve Wozniak to build a computer. In a cluttered garage, Apple is born. "We're going to make a dent in the universe," he declares, eyes blazing. Apple iCells. Apple II explodes. In 1984, Steve unveils the Macintosh with a dramatic ad that stuns the world. But his intensity and perfectionism alienate colleagues. He's forced out of the company he built. "I was rejected, but I was still in love," he reflects. Steve founds Next, a sleek but expensive computer company. He buys Pixar from George Lucas and bets everything on animation. Toy Story becomes a global hit. Meanwhile, Apple struggles. Sometimes life hits you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith. Apple acquires Next. Steve returns. He simplifies product lines, launches the iMac, then the iPod. In 2007, he unveils the iPhone, a revolution in your pocket. Apple becomes the world's most valuable company. Steve becomes a billionaire. Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. Steve battles pancreatic cancer. He steps down as CEO in 2011. On October 5th, he dies peacefully, surrounded by family. The world mourns. Apple's homepage fades to black. Death is very likely the single best invention of life. His biography tops charts. The Steve Jobs Theater opens. In 2022, he receives the Presidential Medal of Freedom. His influence lives on in every swipe, click, and pixel. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life.